So we talked about the public nature of this, right? So when you ask the question about not using talent and using employees, not using trained talent or trained actors, this was Southeastern Freight Lines really going after it, because this was early in the discussion where he said, listen, if I use talent, I can guarantee you that they are going to deliver lines exactly how we wrote them, exactly with the emotion that we need, and we will achieve what it is that we need to do. We can do that. Or if you really want to go for it, and you want to use this media not just for performance improvement, but you want to use it for social media channels, you want to use it for advertising, you want to use it for anything else within inside the organization or outside the organization, you want to go big, put your employees in there and see what happens. And it was a huge, huge success because they felt like stars, is essentially 100% part of it.
And the viewers recognize me.
Thank you very much, Lisa. That's exactly right. You can tell, and this was part of the conversation very, very early on, you can tell, can you not, when someone is being authentic or when something is fake, right? You can. I don't need to sit here and explain that to you. We don't need to go over that. You know that. You know that. It's part of you as a human being. You can read that and you can feel that. And Southeastern went for it. They really, really, really went for it. Okay? Exactly. So we used employees that had been inside the company for many years. We used star employees. But we also, this was a massive ship that needed to move. And so literally, just simply for logistics and time purposes, we had to create the scripts for them. It would have been too much to ask of them to create the script as well, too. They had their plate full figuring out how to be actors, which we trained them on, but how to be actors, how to deliver lines, and how to do that under pressure with cameras. So we looked at it from a perspective of we need to take it easy on them, and we need to make sure that they have the tools to execute exactly what it is that we need to do. So it's not that we didn't want to have conversation or dialogue from the employees. It was sort of more like, well, I'm the QB, I'm going to call this route for you. I just need you to execute that route for me. Okay, so it's more of a teammate type situation. So here's where they did come into play. So pointing out the fact that we shot for 65 hours, but we produced, 37 minutes and 19 seconds worth of content? When we were creating, based on our scripts in the moment, we said, hey, you know what? That sounded great when we were in the boardroom and we were working on that actual script, but it's not exactly right here. And that's where employees did have the opportunity to say, you know what? I wouldn't really say that. I wouldn't really do that. This was what my situation would be like. And so with the SVP and the talent manager on set, or on our actual set, we could work that out together. Now that creates problems later on because now you have continuity issues. So I may have had a good cut from 10 minutes ago. Now the line's changed, right? And now we got to go back and redo it. Add more time to the film that ended up on the cutting room floor.